In a world where society often tries to confine individuals within rigid gender roles, there are those who dare to challenge the status quo. They refuse to be limited by societal expectations and embrace their own authentic selves. One such group of friends came together on New Year's Eve with an extraordinary idea that would break the chains of conformity. They decided to celebrate by crossdressing. Crossdressing, simply put, is the act of wearing clothing typically associated with the opposite gender. It can be a form of self-expression, freedom, and exploration for many individuals. And in this particular story, it became a powerful declaration of solidarity among friends who wanted to shed light on the beauty and empowerment found outside society's narrow confines. As we delve into this remarkable tale, get ready for eye-opening insights from these friends themselves, each bringing their unique perspectives and experiences as they dared to defy stereotypes while celebrating one another's individuality. Buckle up because this captivating journey will challenge your preconceived notions about gender norms and inspire you to embrace diversity with open arms. So let us step into their world. A realm adorned with feather boas, sparkling gowns, sharp suits juxtaposed against brightly painted lips, where acceptance reigns supreme and laughter echoes through every stitch pressed against tradition. Join us as we dive headfirst into this extraordinary celebration that redefines what it means to ring in the new year free from constraints but brimming with joyous liberation. Meet Alex, a vibrant and fearless individual who identifies as genderqueer. Their unique sense of style and unabashed confidence serve as an inspiration to their friends. Next is Emily, a dedicated ally who has always celebrated diversity in all its forms. Then we have Jamie, an artist specializing in gender-fluid fashion design, whose passion for breaking stereotypes ignites creativity within this group. Lastly, there's Samara, whose journey towards self-discovery led to embracing both masculine and feminine aspects of their identity. These four friends share a deep bond rooted in celebration of differences and liberation from societal norms that restrict self-expression. Together they create an inclusive space where everyone feels empowered to explore and express themselves authentically. This shared passion brought them together for a New Year's Eve celebration like no other, one that embodied breaking barriers through crossdressing. As the clock neared midnight on December 31st, this group of friends donned fabulous outfits that defied conventional gender roles with boldness and excitement. Sparkling dresses paired beautifully with tailored suits. Flowing wigs sat comfortably alongside clean-shaven faces. Extravagant makeup complemented natural looks. Their ensembles were works of art representing freedom from prescribed identities. This event was not just about dressing up. It was about pushing boundaries, challenging stereotypes, and celebrating the beauty found in fluidity. As each friend embraced their chosen outfit with pride, they created a safe space for one another to do the same, encouraging the exploration of authentic self-expression without fear or judgment. Stay tuned as we follow our brave friends through their unforgettable New Year's Eve adventure filled with laughter, acceptance, empowerment, and some surprising lessons along the way. For this group of friends, it all began with a desire to challenge societal norms and celebrate gender diversity. Tired of conforming to the traditional expectations that dictated what they should wear or how they should express themselves, they sought a way to break free from these limitations. Their motivations were multi-fold. Firstly, promoting equality was at the forefront of their minds. They wanted to create an environment where individuals could freely express themselves without fear of judgment or discrimination. By embracing cross-dressing as a form of self-expression, they aimed to foster inclusivity and acceptance within their social circle. Breaking stereotypes was another driving force behind their unique celebration. The friends recognized that stereotypes limit our understanding and appreciation for diverse expressions of gender identity. By cross-dressing on New Year's Eve, they wanted to challenge these preconceived notions head-on, showing that clothing does not determine one's worth or abilities. But above all else, their overarching motivation was simply having fun. They saw this as an opportunity for personal empowerment while creating cherished memories together. Each friend had their own reasons for participating. Some found joy in experimenting with different styles and fashion trends, while others relished pushing boundaries by stepping into roles traditionally deemed opposite genders. The concept behind cross-dressing 31st night went beyond mere costume choices. It represented breaking free from societal constraints and empowering each other in embracing diverse expressions of oneself. It celebrated inclusion and challenged narrow-minded views about gender identity like never before, enabling them to herald in the new year with absolute authenticity. The excitement was palpable as we gathered together, a group of friends eager to break free from societal norms and celebrate New Year's Eve in a truly unique way. Each of us had our own personal reasons for wanting to embrace cross-dressing as a form of self-expression, but what united us was our shared desire to challenge stereotypes and create an inclusive space where everyone could feel accepted. In the days leading up to the event, we found ourselves immersed in conversations about outfit selections, makeup tutorials, and accessories that would complete our ensembles. Some of us sought advice from experienced crossdressers within online communities, while others tapped into their inner creativity to design something truly original. The energy was infectious as we swapped tips on how best to enhance feminine features or embody different gender expressions. Of course, not everything went smoothly. There were moments when doubt crept in, concerns about being judged by others or fear of straying too far outside society's comfort zone lingered in some minds. But with the unwavering support and encouragement from one another, those doubts were pushed aside. We reminded each other that this journey was about unapologetically embracing who we are on the inside without conforming to external expectations. Together, we overcame any challenges that came our way, whether it be nailing down the perfect wig or mustering up confidence before stepping out into public spaces dressed differently than usual. We learnt valuable lessons throughout this process, that true strength lies in fully accepting oneself and standing proudly against societal restrictions. That authenticity should never be compromised for anyone's comfort, and most importantly, breaking free from stereotypes can open up doors beyond imagination. As the clock struck midnight on New Year's Eve, all dressed up according to our own individual visions of self-expression, some glamorous divas while others embraced quirky character personas, we raised champagne glasses filled with laughter and celebration. In that joyous moment, we realized that by challenging societal norms and embracing cross-dressing, we had not only celebrated New Year's Eve in a truly unique way but created an inclusive space where everyone felt comfortable to express themselves authentically. As the clock struck midnight on New Year's Eve, a group of friends gathered in a vibrant and inclusive space to celebrate in a truly unique way. The air was buzzing with anticipation as they donned their carefully crafted outfits, putting finishing touches on their makeup and selecting accessories that embodied their true selves. Each individual exuded confidence and radiance, embracing an evening that broke free from societal expectations. The room was transformed into a kaleidoscope of colors and styles, with flowing dresses billowing alongside sharp suits, high heels clicking next to polished dress shoes. Their outfits were more than just garments. They were bold statements of self-expression and freedom. From glittering sequins to intricate patterns, every detail had been meticulously planned to reflect each person's inner truth. Sarah, one of the participants at this extraordinary celebration, shared, "Throughout my life, I struggled with feeling confined by society's expectations regarding gender roles. But on New Year's Eve night, surrounded by such supportive friends who encouraged me to embrace my cross-dressing journey, there was an overwhelming sense of acceptance and liberation." This sentiment echoed throughout the room as participants expressed how empowered they felt, no longer bound by stereotypical notions but instead celebrated for embracing their authentic selves. This magical night challenged conventional norms with creativity at its core, a celebration not only defying society's limitations but also showcasing that beauty lies within diversity. It reminded everyone present that breaking stereotypes can be both liberating for oneself while also challenging others' preconceived notions about gender expression. The friends who gathered for this New Year's Eve cross-dressing celebration were blown away by the overwhelmingly positive reactions they received from both party attendees and passers-by throughout the night. People couldn't help but stop and admire their courage to challenge societal norms, radiating an aura of empowerment that was contagious. Strangers cheered them on, applauding their boldness in expressing themselves authentically. One participant, Alex, shared how this experience helped them realize that true happiness comes from embracing one's authentic self without fear of judgment. They had always suppressed their desire to dress differently due to societal expectations, but seeing the love and acceptance from those around them made them feel liberated. It was a transformative evening for many as they shed layers of insecurities and stepped into a space where there was no need to conform. The impact extended beyond just one night. It ignited a fire within these friends, prompting discussions about gender roles, stereotypes, and what it means to truly accept oneself. They saw firsthand how breaking free from society's chains allowed not only personal growth but also opened doors for deeper connections with others who supported their journey. In exploring different facets of identity together, these individuals developed empathy towards each other's struggles and became advocates for acceptance in any form it may take. By challenging societal norms through colorful costumes and uninhibited joyfulness on New Year's Eve, this group of friends inadvertently created ripples of change within themselves as well as in those who witnessed their celebration. Their impact reached far beyond that single evening, reminding all who encountered them about the power of authenticity, connection, and above all else love without boundaries or limitations. Celebrity fashion designer Marc Jacob once said, "Clothing is armor. Dressing up is an act of power." These friends embodied that sentiment wholeheartedly as they defied stereotypes while celebrating the advent of a new year together. Through empowering one another with unconditional support and acceptance, they carved out a space where everyone felt free to express themselves authentically. In doing so, not only did these friends shatter societal norms but also inspired others to question and challenge gender roles within their own lives. The impact of their cross-dressing celebration extended beyond the occasion, leaving participants with personal realizations and growth that would continue to shape their lives long after New Year's Eve had passed. In a world often constrained by societal expectations and norms, it is truly inspiring to witness individuals shatter these barriers through acts of self-expression. The group of friends who celebrated New Year's Eve by cross-dressing demonstrated the power of embracing one's true identity regardless of societal stereotypes. Their story serves as a reminder that we all have the ability to challenge preconceived notions about gender roles and celebrate diversity in its many forms. By choosing to embrace their own personal truths, these friends not only found joy and empowerment within themselves but also created an environment that fostered inclusivity for everyone involved. Their celebration became a rallying cry for acceptance, inviting others to question ingrained beliefs about what defines masculinity and femininity. As we navigate our way through life, it is essential that we continue to challenge society's expectations and encourage acceptance for people from all walks of life. Let us remember the extraordinary experiences shared by this group of friends on New Year's Eve. Let us be inspired by their courage and willingness to break free from conventional limitations. So, as we move forward in celebrating special occasions such as New Year's Eve or any other milestone, let us open our hearts and minds to new perspectives. Let us reject judgmental attitudes towards those who express themselves differently than what may be considered the norm. Instead, let us revel in the beauty of diversity, for it is within that beautiful tapestry where true liberation lies. And when we do so collectively, magic happens, society becomes more inclusive, understanding prevails over ignorance, and unity replaces division. Together, let us make every celebration an opportunity to break stereotypes anew, allowing each individual their freedom without fear or judgment.